Linguistic relativity theory is the idea that the language we speak can shape the way we think. It suggests that people who speak different languages might see and understand the world in different ways because their languages organise information differently. This doesn't mean language controls our thoughts, but it may influence how we notice things, what we remember, and how we describe events. For example, if one language has many words for something, speakers of that language may be more aware of small differences in that thing than speakers of a language with only one word for it. Now let's look at the origin of this theory. Linguistic relativity grew out of research in the early 20th century when scholars began to notice how language and thought might be connected. They studied different languages around the world and saw that some languages had unique ways of organising time, space, colour, and actions. These differences raised the question, does the structure of a language affect the way its speakers think? This question became the foundation of linguistic relativity and started a lot of discussion in the fields of language, psychology, and culture. Linguistic relativity makes two main claims. First, it says that the structure of a language, like its grammar or vocabulary, can influence how its speakers think. This is called the strong version, but it is not widely accepted because it's hard to prove. The second, more accepted version says that language influences thought in softer, more flexible ways. For example, language might shape attention, memory, or how easily we can talk about certain ideas. Most researchers today support the idea that language can influence thinking, but it does not completely control it. Now let's look at some examples. Some languages use compass directions like north, south, east, and west instead of left and right. Speakers of these languages are often better at knowing directions and staying oriented in space. Another example is how different languages talk about time. Some imagine the future as in front and the past behind, while others picture time flowing from top to bottom. Colour words are also different across languages. Some have more words for shades of blue or red, which may help speakers notice colour differences more easily. These examples show how language might guide the way people think or notice things in the world. Now let's consider some implications of linguistic relativity. One implication is that learning a new language might also open new ways of thinking or seeing the world. It could also affect how people from different cultures understand each other, since their languages may shape their focus or values differently. This theory also encourages respect for language diversity, reminding us that every language has unique ways of expressing ideas. Finally, it suggests that language is not just a tool for communication, but also a part of how we make sense of life. Understanding this can help us think more deeply about how we learn, teach, and translate across languages.